So, what if that nagging pain you feel isn't just a nuisance? What if it's actually a message, something your body is desperately trying to tell you? Today we're diving into the Vinco Warrior System. It's a really fascinating framework that brings together ancient wisdom and modern science to help you not just manage pain, but to find complete liberation from it. You know, it all boils down to this one powerful idea. Our first instinct when we feel pain is to silence it, right? To just make it stop. But this system asks us to do the complete opposite. It asks us to listen. What if that ache in your back or that tension headache isn't some enemy you have to fight, but it's actually a messenger trying to tell you something really important? All right, so here's our game plan. First, we're going to unpack that core idea that pain is a message. Then we'll look at the 5 pillars this whole system is built on. After that, we'll get into some practical tools, some simple poses and pressure points you can use right away. And finally, we'll talk about how to turn all this into your own path to liberation. Okay, let's jump right in. We're going to really dig into this foundational concept we just touched on. Because, honestly, understanding that pain is a message, well, that's the key that unlocks this entire system.
Think about it like this. If a fire alarm goes off in your house, you don't just run over and take the batteries out, right? No, you look for the fire. The Vimma Warrior Manual teaches that pain is your body's fire alarm. The goal isn't just to pop a pill to mute the sound. It's to figure out why the alarm is going off in the first place. It's a huge shift from fighting against your body to actually partnering with it to heal.
So if we're going to listen to the body, what does that actually look like? Well, this whole philosophy is held up by a really solid holistic foundation made of 5 distinct pillars. The system stands on 5 ancient sciences, and each one tackles a different part of who we are. You've got yoga asanas for your physical body, strength and flexibility. Then there's acupressure for your energy flow, naturopathy for your body's elemental balance, psychology and meditation for a calm mind, and finally, universal laws to give it all a deeper, spiritual context. It's this beautiful integration of body, mind, and spirit that creates what the manual calls an unshakable temple of healing. All right, that's the what and the why. Now let's get our hands dirty with the how. We're going to start with 2 super simple but incredibly powerful yoga poses that you can use, like right now, for some relief. First up is Balasana. You probably know it as child's pose, and it is a foundational pose for a very good reason. As you sit back on your heels, fold forward, and just let your forehead rest on the ground, you're creating this amazing, gentle stretch all along your spine. The key here is just to release everything. It's really a posture of surrender and deep, deep rest. And the benefits are immediate. I mean, that gentle fold can instantly start to ease tension in your lower back. But more than that, the posture itself helps calm your entire nervous system, which cuts down on stress and fatigue. It's a perfect example of a simple tool with some seriously powerful effects. Next up, we've got Marjariasana, or the cat-cow stretch. This one is all about getting some movement and breath flowing. You start on all fours, and then you sync your breath to the movement. You inhale as you drop your belly and look up for cow pose, and then you exhale as you round your spine up to the ceiling into cat pose. It's this beautiful, rhythmic, flowing movement for your whole spine. And this simple flow is such a game changer, especially if you sit at a desk all day. By moving each and every vertebra, it boosts your spinal mobility, which is absolutely key for getting rid of that stiffness in your back and neck. Plus, that gentle, rhythmic motion just helps bring a sense of mental peace. It feels amazing. Okay, now let's switch gears from poses to pressure points. What if I told you that you could find relief from a headache right in the palm of your hand? This next tool gives you that power, and you don't even need a yoga mat. We are talking about the Li4 acupressure point, also known as Hegu. The manual points to this as a major command point for the head and face, which makes it an absolute powerhouse for dealing with headaches. And you can find it super easily. It's in that fleshy, muscular part right between your thumb and your index finger. And using it could not be simpler. You just apply some firm, circular pressure to that spot for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now, it is really important to note, this point should be avoided during pregnancy. But for your average tension headache, it is a fantastic, totally drug-free way to find some quick relief. So having all these tools is one thing, and it's great. But the real magic, the thing that leads to lasting transformation, that happens when you weave them into a consistent, daily practice. And let's be honest, this is where a lot of us get stuck, right? It's easy enough to do a stretch one time, but how do we turn these really powerful tools into a habit that actually sticks? Well, the good news is the Vimal Warrior System gives us a clear blueprint for exactly that. This quote from the manual just nails it. It's not about doing one perfect hour-long session. It's all about consistency. Think of each day you practice as planting a seed. After about 21 days, that seed has sprouted into a habit. But after 90 days, well, that's when you really start to see a true transformation. And the system provides a really concrete 21-day path to make this happen. You don't have to do everything all at once. You start off gently in week 1, just focusing on purification. Then, in week 2, you start strengthening by adding in more tools. And by week 3, you're integrating it all into a solid routine. It just breaks the whole process down into small, achievable steps.
And we're going to end on this incredibly powerful idea from the manual. The goal isn't just to be free from physical pain. That's actually just the beginning. The ultimate path here leads to a state of complete liberation, not just of the body, but of the soul. It totally reframes this whole journey. It's not just about recovery, it's about a profound journey of self-discovery.